What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I am back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Loki. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the red color playing as Hades. His name is Grass the Kid. The map is Tundra Pools. And this is game number 2 of this best of 3 series for the group stages of the Champions League. And we'll see how things are going to go here. Matreiuss changing off of his Poseidon here, not having any success with that in the first game, deciding to try out Loki here on this map. So we'll have to wait and see how things are going to go. But if you do remember back to like Champions League Season 1, there was a player by the name of Sun Tzu who played this map in particular, because in Champions League Season 1, you got to pick your own maps, your own home maps in the best of 3 series. But Sun Tzu would pick this map every single time, and he had a 100% win rate on this map, or at least he had not 100% win rate on this map, but he had like a 50-50 score every single series. I think it was 1 game apiece in the 1v1s. So it wasn't a best of 3. It was it was just a 2-game series. And Sun Tzu had a fun time of it. Where he basically won 1 game, lost 1 game for the entire series. It was the general gist of his tournament run. But he would pick this map every time and had a lot of success on it. Well, we'll see how things are going to go. We do see that the Catastrophe coming through here, going to get some big amounts of damage done onto the Skraeling on this position. Not the biggest of deals here. It's just annoying. The Skraeling will get the dock up. We'll have to move back into the home situation over here to get himself to safety before he starts building again. But Catastrophe does get a healthy amount of damage done onto that Skraeling. Given that Matreiuss will most likely go through Forcetti here, he can utilize the Healing Spring to heal that one back up. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal here. As well as the fishing ships coming through. We do see the dock coming up for Grass. Over here, he has himself 5 fishing ships. A little bit of a misordering here, in all honesty. There is a build order which Greek players use on most maps, which is 7 villagers on wood, and then the second dock comes up. But when you only have 5 or 6 fishing ship spots on this water, you want to be getting that dock down a little bit earlier so you can start your fishing ship production a little bit earlier, and that way you're going to get more fishing ships out faster, easier access to the classical age, and just a little bit of a build order problem there for Grass. Whereas Matreiuss, you can see he's basically got his dock up as fast as he could humanly get it. He put this dock up over here, he put a house up, and then he moved over and put his dock down. So he can't get it up any faster than that, and he's going to get all of his fishing ships out. The big question is, will he then take villagers off of wood and chuck them over onto food to try and get himself up to the next age? Because he is a little bit behind on his advance time. You should be aiming for around about a 445 advance time here as Norse and as Greek. Basically, as every civilization here. And Grass will be hitting that one nicely with his Athena. Actually, a little bit late, missing an entire villager there. It seems like should be on 18 villages, I believe. I could be wrong. Anyways, we'll see how things are going to go. Both players not really scouting all too much. Haven't found any of the relics at this point. But this map here, you basically know that there's gold kind of everywhere on both sides of the map. It's always going to be, not always going to be forward. Sometimes it can be back, but in this map, it's forward. There's going to be hunt kind of everywhere as well. As we see Forcetti now coming through for Matreiuss. Matreiuss on 10 fishing ships. Grass has now just got himself his 10th fishing ship. So a little bit behind in terms of the economy, but not a big enough deal here to make too much of a problem for either player. As we see Matreiuss also getting himself hunting dogs. And Grass, on the other hand, he is just going everyone on gold, everyone on wood. Is he going for a second town center here? Surely not. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think a second town center against Loki is a smart idea, though. That being said, with the back gold mine over here, as we do see the villagers getting taken off the gold moving forward, he could grab this town center on the back and utilize sentinels and some defensive units, watchtowers and things, rush the heroic age here, and maybe, just maybe, have a good time off of 2 town centers. We'll have to wait and see, but I mean, this is a very, very dangerous move against the Loki player to grab a fast second town center. Even with the extra hunt and with Hades bonus, you're just asking for it here. You're asking for... Basically, Matreiuss is going to be having full access to the map, having all the hunt. You're also saying that the Loki player is going to have a very, very strong heroic age timing and potentially even a strong mythic age timing here. And the Hades player, unless you do a fast heroic here off of 2 town centers, which I think might work some of the time, unless you do that, you're going to be in for a very, very difficult time. And generally speaking, the fast heroic off of 2 town centers will only really work on maps with very low hunt. Reason being that it's the low hunt means that the timings get slowed down by the Loki player. We do see some buildings now coming up here for Grass. Matreiuss will know now that the second town center is up, and he's going to have to make a decision here. He's got himself 3 military buildings producing Herser at this point. Do we see the fishing ships with Persine? Yes, we do. As the army now moving forward over onto this position, Matreiuss still does not have himself Hall of Thanes, and he will have to retreat back. 1 relic in hand here. The Tusk of the Iron Boar. Definitely don't want to be giving that one over to Grass and Groom here, as Matreiuss trying to take down this house, trying to get himself the favor. He now has it as the relic is about to be dropped here, as he's going to be retreating that Herser away with 2 HP. Can he get back or not? As the Chiron is chasing this one away, we do see Grass grabbing himself the trireme there as Chiron misses that shot there, and it does look like this Herser is going to be able to get back home for free as the ghost building does drop here. Matreiuss still not getting himself that Hall of Thanes upgrade. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Waiting for a town center, it seems. He doesn't want to fall too behind on the economy. To be honest, not the most important of things to grab there. So you see the car, and now going to be grabbing the relic there as Matreiuss makes a big mistake, going to be taking that one back. Making Hippocon in this matchup is not the worst of ideas because it allows you to, 1, get medium cavalry, and 2, get access to Prodromus later in the game. But keeping this relic away from Matreiuss is also really, really useful. So we'll see how things are going to go. Matreiuss does prefer to get these town centers rather than doing the crazy timing attack ideas. But the thing is that if Matreiuss didn't do this, he would already probably be able to go to the heroic age, at least in the next couple of seconds here, stop production of the Herser, go heroic age, have access to Battle Ball. You could then grab the town center and be in a very, very similar position, but instead he's going to have to continue spamming out those Herser and look for raids and things like that, as we do see Grass now going to be throwing down his sentinels. He doesn't put up the wall segments around his towers, which is a pretty big mistake when you're going 2 town center play. As we do see the units now pushing forward, going to be attempting to stop the town center from getting up here. Do we see any effort from Matreiuss to be able to stop this here, as Matreiuss does have to pull back. He's got to be kicking himself for going for that forward town center, as Grass does manage to get a little bit of a win here. Meanwhile, we do see the Herser pushing in onto this position, going to be getting a little bit of damage done here as well. Matreiuss now at 102 of 115 population. But, I mean, the fact of the matter is here that stopping this town center doesn't really do anything to Loki. Loki can just throw down an armory now. He's going to get all the gold back. He's going to get a bit of food back, throw the armory down, and just revert to a 1 town center timing, which will be slightly pushed back, but it's not going to be that big of a deal here. Alternatively, you can grab that back town center as well, as now Matreiuss is going to be pushing forward in an attempt to catch this army out of position. Look at all of those Herser. Grass is so far out of position. He's going to be attempting to retreat away, but I mean, he's just not going to be able to get out of here scot-free, as the Herser are getting a huge amount of damage done onto those Toxotes there. Gets a couple of kills as Grass is retreating all the way up to this position here. We do see 4 military buildings now down for Grass, a 5th one coming down as well, as Grass needs to be spending all of his resources in this game. Another Toxote falling there as the army, or random 8 villagers just in the middle of the map for no reason. Not sure what they were doing there. There's now the hoplites coming through here. Matreiuss now able to basically go to the next age. He's getting this town center up. Does he have an armory? The armory is coming up now with this Hearser as more units going to be trying to grab this town center as Grass is now at 109 of 110 population. To be honest here, if Grass had just kind of stopped production at about maybe 90 population, he's also throwing farms down for some reason when he's got Hunt over here, but if Grass had stopped his population at about 90 here, he would probably be able to get to the heroic age now, which would be vitally important. Because here's the thing. If you see your opponent mass Hearser, as we do see the army trying to take a fight, yeah, I mean, I guess we do see a slight success here for Grass. There's no restoration getting dropped here. And Matreiuss being very silly trying to take this one. I guess this is working out fairly well for Grass at this point. But what my idea was here is if Grass stops his production at 90 pop, he would be able to go to the heroic age at the same time as Matreiuss, and he's going to be able to get out Hypaspist against this full Hearser army, which means he's going to have an answer for the flaming weapons. A little known secret is flaming weapons Hearser versus medium Hypaspist. That is an equal fight at the very worst. It's actually more favoring the Hades than it is the Hearser. So the Loki player needs to then get himself out raiding cavalry as a different option. But Grass has managed to keep Matreiuss on one town center here as well. But Matreiuss is going to the heroic age. He will be able to also rush the mythic age behind all of this as well. We also see that Grass is still pumping these units out when he could cancel those as well. Jump onto this Hunt now. Put a wall up over here to make it nice and safe. All those things would be an option for Grass, but he is playing it safely here. He's now out of gold on this spot, so he's going to have to move on to the bottom gold mine. There's golds at the top location as well that he can grab there. But Copper Mail coming through for Matreiuss. Do we see an immediate market coming through here? We don't. Last house coming up here as well for Matreiuss, as the army of Grass going to be searching around the map here looking for some villagers to kill, as the villagers going to be moving up onto this Hunt on the top location. The villagers will intersect there as the gold mine on this position will get targeted down, but Matreiuss at this point, I think he's going to have to utilize the flaming weapons here to actually win this fight. Now you do have to remember that these Hearser are effectively heavy Hearser at this point, plus copper weapons is coming through. So the Hearser are very, very strong here. Will we see a flaming weapons? Yes, we will, as Matreiuss is pulling back his units for whatever reason. He needs to be fighting here. Grass does have himself restoration in this fight, so he will be able to utilize that as we see Matreiuss retreating back until that restoration is done. He will continue to take this fight. He's got all of the longhouses up as well, as it seems like Matreiuss will be able to immediately replace his dead units here as a battle ball coming out. Huge amount of favor income here for Matreiuss, as he should be able to finish off this fight fairly easily. And Nidhog coming through here as well is going to be a big, big assistance to finish off this fight. Troll Spawn coming in as well. Matreiuss here now, 108 population. Grass and Groom is at 86 population. But the flaming weapons is done, and Matreiuss now has got a bit of a game ahead of him right now. Matreiuss now has to basically get himself Mythic Age and a Gold Staff, or get himself his Town Centers up. But he is getting the back Town Center up. He's getting the forward Town Center up now, as the flaming weapons will be over. The villagers here retreating away from this position. Maybe Grass can get some pressure done up there. But the thing is here, Grass now will be in the heroic age. He will have access to the Hypaspist. He's not that far behind in the grand scheme of things. But Matreiuss has got himself tons of favor here to make battle balls. Alternatively, he could not build battle balls and just go Mythic Age and have Fire Giants here, which will be next to impossible for a heroic age Hades to deal with. The other thing here that Grass really needs to set up is, well, one, walls on this position, but more importantly, a fortress here would not go astray. One fortress on your gold mine as a Hades player is part of the strategy here against Loki. You need to get that fortress up, because it defends against Hearser raids, but more importantly, it defends against the Nidhog that is coming. As we do see some units coming up onto this position, but it does look like now Grass is getting himself the Hypaspis out, the Toxotes out as well here. As the Hearser coming through, we will see the villagers getting pulled back home for the time being. There's gold on the bottom of the map here to boot. We see Hell coming in. Matreiuss has got 3 town centers, 52 villagers. Grass, on the other hand, is on 70 villages with his fishing ships there, as the wall's still not completed here for Grass, not putting any effort into getting those up immediately. There is a gate here with this wall. He can retreat a little bit at this point as the army is out of position, trying to make a push on this position here as well. But Hell coming through, and Grass with no fortress down just yet on any of his gold mines is going to be so tough here for Grass and Grim. He sells a ton of wood at that position there as well. So we'll see how things are going to go. But this is where the game gets challenging for Hades. Very, very challenging for Hades is, one, the Nidhogg. You only have one ranged hero. And it's not that strong. It only deals 8.4 damage times plus 600%. Which against the 2,000 plus HP flying myth unit is really not that useful. We do see the army coming through to take this fight yet again. Einhyar is in. It's going to do so much damage here to all of those medium Toxotes. We see the trolls coming through to get even more damage, but the heroes are in for Grass. He's making a decent trade here as the medium raiders starting to come out to deal with those Toxotes a little bit better here. And we'll see how things are going to go as now the Nidhogg getting dropped down on this position over here. Fire Giants are going to be getting created immediately here for Matreiuss. He's got 78 favor, 80 favor in the bank, which means he's going to get up to upwards of 5 Fire Giants here. And Grass at this point looks like he's trying to get to the Mythic Age, which, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but without the Fortress, the Perseus, the like choice of me either having Hephaestus or Artemis, it doesn't really matter. The Nidhogg, look at this Nidhogg, 2,000 HP. It's taken a lot of damage already, but it's still got over 1,000 HP remaining. It's going to be cleaning up those Toxotes really, really fast. The unit's going to come through, take out that Chiron, and then that Nidhogg is going to start being able to do some raids onto the gold all over the place. As the Toxotes coming in onto this position, going to start putting some pressure onto this gold mine. We will see Matreiuss going to be retreating back for the time being, not wanting to lose any villages here at this point. We do have a question in the chat. Does the Nidhogg gather favor? Like every other unit of Norse, myth units do not gather favor, and the Nidhogg is indeed a myth unit, so it does not gather favor. We do see a hill fort coming down on this position here for Matreiuss, trying to secure this these gold mines at the top side of the map. Grass, he still hasn't got himself a fortress up, but he has clicked up through Artemis, which is going to be a very, very big assistance to him. But he's got no resources in the bank. That's the big thing here for Grass. He's got no resources in the bank, and we'll see how things are going to go as Matreiuss sets up his hill fort on this position. Still no fortress down on a gold mine just yet. As the units coming through onto the bottom side of the map, these Fire Giants are going to be so ridiculously strong. Not only that, we see Thurizaz's rune coming through, which is going to boost those Fire Giants' speed up to 3.58. And we can also see like the Granite Fist, which pushes the Fire Giants' HP up to 800. Alternatively, also getting Rampage, which means that the Fire Giants get produced even faster. All these technologies are possible here for the Loki of Matreiuss, as Matreiuss pushing forward, pushing those villages into the hometown center here. An earthquake on this hometown center is going to do so much damage, though. Matreiuss doesn't have fortified town centers. He doesn't have masons here. He's got no real counter to that sort of an earthquake. As we do see the units here for Grass moving forward, those Hades Shades going to be trying to push in onto that main town center to earthquake that one straight away to give a little bit of reprieve here. But Grass is at 97 of 130 population. He's in a very, very difficult position here as the villagers do move forward to sneak this position over here. As the Hades Shades moving forward, the Hersar is in position here to do the damage. Is that going to be enough? It looks like it is enough, but I mean, in all honesty, Matreiuss, he loses 1, 2, 3 houses and a couple of buildings here with the town center. I feel like he could have lost all of his houses, which would have been absolutely detrimental to Matreiuss's push here to give Grass more of an opportunity to survive. But the thing is here now, after that's all done, Grass doesn't have a plenty vault. Grass has managed to sneak this gold mine for the time being, but the Hersar are throwing up military buildings over here as Matreiuss is trying to get the complete gold starve happening. The Fire Giants just do so much damage over here. There is an Achilles here. There is a Chimera. Matreiuss not paying attention. He's going to have to retreat back as he doesn't have any units here to kind of defend his Fire Giant. But even as they get caught out of position, Grass just can't do anything against them. As you do see the Chimera getting some good damage done over here as well. Now the damage onto those Toxotes coming through. Good micro by Grass to retreat back, but now the Fire Giant, simply put, pulling back up onto this position. And look at the favor from Matreiuss. You pick off these 3 Fire Giants, guess what? Another 3 Fire Giants, 4 Fire Giants even, are going to be coming through very, very shortly. I mean, the thing is that where are the temples? Matreiuss actually lost all of his temples here as well. So Matreiuss is actually in a surprisingly difficult position here as another Fire Giant getting taken down. The temple will come up. I mean, maybe Matreiuss should just get himself Rampage here to get these back out straight away. As we see fortified town centers, irrigation, carpenters, eyes in the forest, iron weapons coming through for Matreiuss as well. Matreiuss still hasn't spotted this gold mine getting mined here, and this is everything. This is keeping Grass and Groom afloat here in this game, allowing Grass to break through this hill fort. This is coming to be more and more classic Hades shenanigans. Hades, in pretty much every game that a Hades player wins that Hades shouldn't win, he's managed to sneak a gold mine. This has got to be called the Hades from now on, or something to do with this, because it's like, it seems that Hades is the only god that every god it matters to, sneaking gold mines, but Hades gets away with it so much more than everyone else, it seems. As you do see Matreiuss retreating back up onto this position, still hasn't finished his temple over here. Still sitting, or now he's got a temple over here, so he's getting himself that granite blood here. 30 favor, 600 wood. Still no rampage out just yet, as the villagers are still mining this gold mine. Matreiuss has to feel like he has gotten a gold starve, and now we see Matreiuss finally moving on to this position, finally seeing those 8 villagers on the gold mine. I mean, the other thing is Grass can start a trade route from here up to here if he so chooses. It does take a long time to make that work as the unit's getting cleaned up on the top side of the map here. Grass is going to be able to move over here as well, as we do see the underworld coming through, as now Grass is going to take the fight over on this position, getting some villager kills over here as well. The other thing is that now Grass can move his villagers up to the top side of the map to try and push through here as well. I think the Nidhog must have been taken out here as well at some point. I'm not sure exactly when that happened, but did end up getting taken down. It's now the army for Matreiuss coming through. He's going to be able to easily take this fight, as Grass has not got any Hypaspis in the game, in the fight here at this point. Which is a big, big mistake against all of these Hersa, allowing the Hersa to do so much damage here. As the Einjar blows that horn, pushes the damage up. Matreiuss retreating here. I don't think he needs to. He can just stay here, as now the Fire Giant coming through. We see the units coming back. The Underworld Passage getting targeted down by a Battle Ball, and a whole bunch more units over here as Grass trying to defend this position as best as he can. The Achilles coming in to deal with this, as well as the Ajax to take out the Battle Ball. But that Underworld Passage is almost finished off on this position. Can Grass and Groom defend it as the villagers pop over here? He hasn't queued them up to repair the Underworld, and it looks like 30 HP, 10 HP, and it does go down. Grass makes no effort to repair that Underworld there, as the villagers getting taken down on this position, and Matreiuss has managed to secure the top position on this map as well, as now the units pushing through over here. We'll see if they're going to be able to take out the hill fort and set up shop in this location. Matreiuss is 146 of 160 population, not at full population. Grass and Groom also 114 of 145 population here, as the hill fort getting shanked down. We will be seeing the Hypaspis popping out to try and take out these Toxotes, as now we're starting to see some Hypaspis coming through. Grass needs to, not Grass, but Matreiuss needs to get up to this top side of the map now to continue with this gold stuff. We'll see what his plan is going to be. There is another option that he can try and push through on the bottom here with Ballaster and stuff, give the gold mines over to Grass and Groom for a hot second, while he pushes on the bottom and just does light raids on the top with a handful of Hersa. That's another option here, but we'll see how things are going to go, as the temple's coming up on this position over here. Hillfort's coming through as well, as Matreiuss is going to be setting up shop here to put more pressure onto this top location. But Grass and Groom getting gold income for a little bit means he gets more and more units out. He still hasn't managed to get himself that Perseus out, which is the biggest help against the Fire Giants here in this game. And we'll see how things are going to go, as the Fire Giant's getting splash damage done and everything, as now the Hersa trying to break through on this location here as well. Market now down for Matreiuss. This is going to be starting a trade route. Beautiful trade route here from one corner to the other, but in classic Matreiuss fashion, he's got it not quite on the corner of the map. Why put it on the corner of the map when you can put it anywhere else? As we do see the Fire Giant retreating back on this position, the Manticore over here coming through for Matreiuss. I'm not sure what the point of these Manticore is. I mean, he can take out the thrown Axeman, I guess. But those Fire Giant clean up Manticore so easily. I mean, not only that, the Fire Giant are also a decent counter to the Chiron. Like, while you see minus 75% versus heroes, they're still able to take the Chiron down relatively fast. And not only that, I'm pretty sure the Chiron doesn't move fast enough to dodge the Fire Giant balls of fury. And in that moment, Grass and Groom does end up tapping out there, as he's no longer got any gold left in this game, and Matreiuss is able to complete the gold starve here. Grass played this one fairly well, in all honesty. After all is said and done, I think the only thing that Grass really needed to do here was set up a fortress on this gold mine, and I think that he would have been able to hold a million times easier in this game. You just need one fortress down on each of your gold mines, on your gold mine that you're gathering from. What it does is it prevents the slight raids. The walls would come up. The fortress would prevent the slight raids from coming in to from the Hearser. It defends against the Nidhog. You're able to keep playing in this game. You're able to get the gold out to get yourself the Matreiuss. You can snipe the Fire Giants then and all the other good stuff. But Grass here wanting to spend all of his resources on army instead of the defenses allows Matreiuss to get this gold stuff going. And I mean, you look at how strong Loki's late game is. This isn't actually Loki's late game, but Loki is basically late game here with the Fire Giants, with the Hearser. It's so tough for a Greek player to deal with these with myth unit spam because they've only got 4 heroes. They've got the Ajax, they've got the Chiron, they've got the Achilles, they've got the Matreiuss. Matreiuss is really expensive as well at 400 gold. Granted, Fire Giants are 300 gold, so it's not that much of a difference there, but still really expensive. And when you're on the cuff and you can't really trade very well with all of your units and you need those myth units out, those heroes out to deal with myth units, I mean, you just have to put the effort into getting them out and keeping them safe. But Grass and Groom just cannot get an equal footing in this game after going for this early second town center. He just can't work it out. He did manage to catch Matreiuss out quite a few times here on this second town center, which did give Grass and Groom the kind of equal game. But in the end, cannot hold here, and Matreiuss gets the dub. If you guys enjoyed this game, enjoying this tournament, enjoying this series, please consider hitting the follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.